As soon as the husband and wife step outside the house, the wife suddenly stops her husband and says, "Baby, look, a little girl is trying to get into our house." As the girl starts climbing over the gate, Jack quickly walks over and says, "Hey little girl, what are you doing? Why are you trying to force your way inside?" Seeing them, the girl says, "Big brother, I'm here looking for someone. I've been calling out for a while but no one opened the door." Jack scolds her and says, "Who are you looking for here? This is my house. The person you're looking for isn't here." Then turning to his wife he says, "Tina, look at her. She's dirty all over and climbing on the gate. She must be trying to steal something. Should we call the police?" Hearing this, the girl gets scared and says, "No, big brother. I'm really here to find someone." At that moment, Tina politely asks, "Little girl, who are you here to find?" The girl replies, "I'm here to find my father." Tina says in surprise, "Your father?" The girl nods and says, "Yes, my father. His name is Michael." Hearing this, Jack is shocked and says, "What? Your father's name is Michael? Do you even know who Michael is? He's my father." The girl becomes emotional and says, "Big brother, is your father's name Michael too?" She takes a piece of paper out of her pocket and says, "Then please check if this is the same address written here." Tina then says, "Hey, could this just be a coincidence? Do you have his phone number? Why don't we call him and ask?" The girl replies, "Yes, the number is written on this paper but I don't have a phone." Jack says, "Alright, I'll call." He takes out his phone and dials the number from the paper. As soon as he dials it, he looks shocked and says to Tina, "Oh, this really is my dad's number." Then he turns to the girl and asks, "Little girl, where did you come from?" She politely answers, "I came from Chongqing." Tina says in surprise, "Jack, wasn't your dad's hometown Chongqing?" Jack, stunned, replies, "Yes." Then he turns to the girl and says, "Little sister, it's really hot outside. This isn't the right place to talk. Let's go inside." A little while later, after going inside, Tina hands the girl a glass of water and says, "Here, drink some water first. Don't be scared." The girl hesitates and says, "Yes, ma'am. My parents got divorced when I was very young. I lived in the countryside with my mother. Later, my father remarried. A few years ago, he came to visit us once. He mentioned you. You're Jack, right?" Jack nods and says, "It seems like you really are my sister. But little sister, you came too late. Dad passed away 2 years ago." Hearing this, the sister is shocked and says, "What do you mean? How did this happen?" "Brother, he came to see me just a few years ago. How could he suddenly be gone?" Jack says sadly, "Dad worked very hard all those years. His health got worse because of it." Tina comforts her and says, "Little sister, don't be too upset. By the way, you came all the way from Chongqing. Was there something important?" The sister starts crying and says, "I didn't want to bother you, but my mom is seriously ill. Her treatment costs a lot of money. I came to ask Dad for help." Then she picks up her bag and says, "But now that Dad is gone, I'll just leave." Jack stops her and says, "Just because Dad is gone doesn't mean you're alone. I'm your brother." He signals to his wife, then turns back to his sister and says, "Your mom is my mom too." Tina brings the money and Jack hands it to his sister saying, "Here's 100,000 yuan. Use it for mom's treatment." Taking the money, the sister says, "Thank you so much, brother. I'll never forget your kindness." Tina then says to Jack, "Why don't we drive her back and visit mom too?" Jack agrees and says, "Let's go." So friends, how did you like this story? Make sure to share your thoughts in the comments.